as per usual, just go down the list. We'll start with SB this time then. So, SB, do you want to
I
continue
skip.
us? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep, I'll
Okay.
play Carl. Yep.
Sure.
Thank you. I'm good.
Right then.
I'm just happy that the dragon let me keep my greatest treasure, my wooden slab.
All right.
We encountered the dragon again.
Next up is Ethan then. So Ethan, you playing as FIGBERD or someone else?
Yes. I'm playing FIGBERD. I have no prep with him, but I developed a new character.
Sure. All right, just a moment. All right. Looks like 11, 10, 9, 12, 12, 15.
Yep. And he has 3 hit points. This might. And 6 copper. He's a halfling.
All right. What do you want to get him?
Get him some. Get him a combo.
Oh yeah. By the way,
Everything.
if he's a halfling, all his gear is considered small then his starting gear.
Yeah.
Therefore, you get an additional 5 coppers then.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want?
So, combo.
Okay.
All the stuff that's needed.
All right, total price I think is 9 coppers. Down to 2.
Yeah. Is that 2 or is that 3?
I mean, let's see. Composable is 7, right? Quiver and 10 arrows. 9.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't see the copper pieces very well.
See, it's 2. It's 2. Yep.
Okay. And get him a bag.
Do you want a satchel or a knapsack?
A knapsack.
Good to go. Anything else?
And can I try to hire? Yeah, I'm gonna try to hire my mage, Leonard.
Alright. The last copy, you're just going to hold on to it?
He is going to bank it.
Bank a single copper? It's typically not worth it, right? Because that's technically worth 0 if you were to withdraw it. But,
Fine.
sure. Alright. All it does is, I guess, opens the account.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and
Hire my.
roll to see if you can get Leonard on your team. So you're playing as the halfling, but hiring Leonard?
Oh.
Oh, you're playing as FIGBERD. Okay.
Yeah, playing as FIGBERD. I do.
Plus one bonus, but he actually quit permanently. That's a 12. Or maybe that's a 2. So the worst roll, right?
Even with Well, honestly, it makes sense. Dragon.
Yeah, no, 2 is always like even with bonuses included, it's supposed to be automatic like failure, like the worst, like in that one. So it always has to be that.
Honestly, that's fair. Like,
So we permanently quit on
the
you.
way of all. That's all my copper. 89 copper.
He gets away and retires with that, I guess. So Lennart is retired. He's quit the service.
Well, that's it for me then.
Alright, let's annotate that.
Oh, yeah, I
Status
need your
retired.
name for him. Yeah. Half his name is Ian.
But due to your higher charisma, maybe he doesn't retire on bad terms at the very least. But he is retired.
Yeah.
So he has quit adventuring. Okay. Name for your new guy?
It's Ian.
IAN? Or how do you spell it?
Yeah. It's ENN. Ian.
ENN?
Yeah, that's what the random generator can.
ENN is
Yes,
N.
EN. That's N? Okay, my bad. N.
You said ENN? Like E November?
Yeah, E. Yeah, ENN.
Okay, so that'll just be N.
Yeah, N. Random name generator.
Interesting. Use the old school one? Or some other one?
I used the one that you put in
Yeah,
house rules.
good to go. Interesting. Alright, yeah. I don't see that. I don't see how that was possible, but you got E and an EN? Or was it D at the end?
I put-
E end?
No,
It could be Ian.
It's ENN.
ENN?
Put it in. Yeah, put it in media and memes if you see.
And that's a cool name.
N?
Because
You
no,
have
I'm
to
looking at the name
draw out
generator,
the word.
and it doesn't have that as like one of the options. It looks like
N.
I see E, but there's no
Yeah, behind-
EN, right?
Yeah, behind the name generator. That's where.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the old school name generator, the chart.
Oh, my bad.
I was like, that's not possible to have that. Okay. Never mind. Good to go. All right.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're good.
What if it was a real name and just no one knows?
Let's see. Geese is next then. You said you playing as VAIEL?
Yeah, running VAIEL.
Alright, first thing you need to do.
Go ahead and roll me some silver.
Okay. You did 3d6 times 10?
Yeah, I gave you $10, whatever that is.
Okay. Good to go. Alright, 100 coppers.
Cool. Now I'm gonna go ahead and sell my my horse to charge it. I should get 500 from that.
Yep, let's see. Alright, check prices. Transport, warhorse, which is charger. 1 platinum. So yeah, 500. Alright, you're at 600.
And I'm gonna go ahead and buy Alpha's horse for 200.
Which was, what kind of horse he's got? Who's Alpha's horse? Matthias's?
He's got a Rousey. Yeah. They keep shutting it down, dude. Yeah. I'm on the phone, so I gotta. Yeah, you're good, brother.
Alright, you're at 87. Or no, wait. Sorry. Banked funds, not big funds. You're at 500 then. You said you spent 100 on it?
200.
200 on it. Okay.
Thank you, buddy.
Okay.
Alright, now go ahead and let's start on the armor. Go ahead and get a heavy masterwork helmet.
Alright, sounds good. That is 100 coppers.
Correct. Let's go ahead and get lamellar.
I think that's 1 gold, but I'll double check.
Pretty sure it's 1 gold. I have to get lamellar. I don't really have a choice. I don't want to be overweight.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, 1 gold.
Alright, what's that leave me with?
200 coppers.
Alright, let's go ahead and get some spells, DM. Go ahead and let's get a spell book.
Alright, empty spell book. That is 3 coppers.
Alright, in that spell book, we're going to go ahead and get, let's start with continual light.
Okay. You're at 177.
Then I'm going to grab a read magic.
Alright. Read magic. Continue light. What's next?
Charm person.
Okay.
And I'm going to make those my daily spells.
Right.
What am I left with?
Charm person, read magic, and what's the last one? Continual light. Okay.
So charm person, read magic, and continual light. Correct.
Okay. Good to go. Anything else?
Go ahead, give me my second short sword back.
Second short sword back from where? You want to buy one or?
Remember, I gotta buy one. So
Okay.
remember, I gave up my magical short sword, so now I've got to replace it with a shitty normal short sword.
Oh, the reason why I asked because you said back, I was like, are you trying to get it back from your home?
Yeah.
Right? Because
Yeah, no, it's too far away. So we're good, yeah. So, and then I'm gonna get a couple spells, so once I know how much money I have left, or scrolls or whatever.
all right. Well, yeah, you're at 152.
152, alright, I need a scroll book now?
Yeah, you want to scroll?
Yeah, because I need a scroll book to get scrolls, right?
Scroll case.
Scroll case, yeah, whatever it is.
Yep, you've got one. You already have one.
Alright, cool. So, what I'm going to get my scroll case, I'm going to go ahead and get a scroll of invisibility.
Okay.
Are those 40 or 60 here?
40.
Okay, cool.
So 2 spell, I think.
I'm going to get a scroll of sleep.
Okay.
And
They only have basic level spells here, by the way. So level 1
Do
and
what?
2. Level 1 and 2 spells only.
yeah, I understand. So what's that leave me with? Well, 60, right?
152 minus 60, so yeah, 62.
Alright, so with that 62, I'm gonna go ahead and get a
Oh no,
let's do a
sorry.
web.
92, I think. Wait, 152 minus 60 is 92. You said web? Okay.
Alright, give me a web.
72.
Give me a what do you call it? Go ahead and get another continual light. This one's a scroll.
Okay.
Go ahead
52.
and make my necklace out of that scroll.
51. Okay.
And give me a knock scroll. Sorry it's taking so long, guys.
It's okay. It's gonna take a little bit longer because I realized I have to do something too. It's just one thing
Awesome.
though.
Let's see. All right. What was after the continual light necklace?
Ooh, shit. Continual light necklace, a scroll of knock.
Oh yeah. Good to go.
And then, what's that leave me with? About, like, what, 17, 19, something like that?
32.
32. Alright, with that 32, I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, have, I believe, everything I need. Let's make a second, no, we're not. We're going to call that. And I did buy his horse and everything. With that 32 copper, I'm going to go ahead and make it. Sorry, I'm fucking picking heavy shit up.
Good to go. Yeah. 32 coppers. What did you want to do?
Go ahead, just bank it.
Oh, bank it. Okay.
And then I'm going to try to hire DRAT, the cleric. Hey, you ain't got to worry about that massive list anymore, dude.
All right. Accepts.
All right, I can't use coin to reroll his health, can I?
Trending. We can see if you can afford it. It costs 40. He's already at his maximum though, so it'd be useless.
Is that his maximum as a cleric?
Drat, the magic user?
DRAT C1. DRAT the cleric.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 1 second.
He said, oh, that one. Sorry.
There's multiple drats.
Yeah, DRAT the first. Yeah, he's got 4 HP with a 18 con, so that needs to be rerolled. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. 40 coppers. You want to use your bank funds?
Just between. Yeah, just between. Yeah, that's fine.
All right,
He's not a
219
player
minus
character, so
44.
I can't. Yeah, that's fine.
175. You sure you want to do this now, or you may want to wait till you play as Drat so you can, max roll? Because you're playing as VAIEL today.
I mean, fuck it. I risk it.
You're gonna risk it? Okay. Good to go.
Yeah, risk it for the biscuit, baby.
Alright. Well, 219 went to 175. 36 the roll? Oh, no, wait. So 1d6 for hit points.
You can go ahead and roll it.
Okay, plus 3 bonus. It's 2 plus 3, 5.
Damn, rip.
Could be
Okay,
worse.
and then, is there any way we can get his shield imbued with a magic symbol?
A magic symbol? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like enchanted?
Like, get a magic symbol shield, like. Because, he
Taking
has
his holy
the magic.
symbol.
Or holy symbol, yeah, my bad.
Oh,
Like a holy symbol shield. That
Sure.
you can cast while having a shield.
Yeah, you want the shield to be like holy? Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, if he can afford it, get him some holy water.
Alright, heavy shield with a symbol
And-
on it, so.
Cool, and then he should have mace and everything. I don't know what else I can do right now. I'll play DRAT next time and then really deal with it, but I gotta get this shit done, so go ahead and go to the next guy, DM. Sorry about all the excess noise. I'm hooking up multiple trailers. You ever pick these dollies up? They're not light. Did I drop?
Alright, so heavy symbol on the shield, 3 coppers. Sorry, what else did you say you wanted from him?
Shit. What did I say, guys? Let's see, the shield, holy water.
Alright, how much do you want? Each one is 5
If I can
coppers.
afford it.
Yeah, you can.
How much copper does he have?
12.
Go ahead and give 2. And a little box to put it in if you can.
Sure.
And that'll be good for that. Oh, fuck. Damn, they gave me the heaviest fucking dolly in the yard.
It's horrible.
Wouldn't they all be the same weight though?
No.
Different dollies.
Some are aluminum, some are steel, some are reinforced steel. They're running triples. I got 2 reinforced steel ones. So.
Extra strength.
Crazy, bro.
3,200 pounds a piece. Moving them big bitches.
Good to go. Alright.
Thank you, buddy. Alright, go to the next guy.
Honestly, you're gonna play as Schwanz or someone else?
No, I'll play someone else.
Alright. New character or an old one?
Character.
Did you already roll up?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Dice rolls.
Alright, I'll have a look.
I got 10 strength. Yeah.
10, 10, 16.
Yep.
8, 11, 10. Okay. What class?
Any suggestions?
Probably cleric.
Of course, cleric.
You got a 16 wisdom.
Did you roll hit points already?
Yeah. Yeah, I rolled 1 hit point.
Tight. And money?
I
13.
got 13.
Okay, symbol. What else do you want?
I got a longbow.
Anything else?
Quivering arrows.
Right. 4 coppers left. Anything else?
A dagger and sheath.
Good to go.
Can I sling my longbow?
You don't need to. It's in your quiver. Or you can sling it with a string. So
Yeah.
it's got a bowstring on it. So
Okay.
able to wear it on your shoulder either way.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
No need to bank 1 copper.
I mean, she dagger is
That should
4,
be it.
so yeah. You have 0 coppers at the end.
Yeah. Okay.
What's his name?
What would be a good name?
Do you want an old school name?
Can you pick one for me?
Sure.
Yeah.
Two. Right. $86. Your name is GULFJO.
GULFJO?
Yes, GULFJO the Acolyte.
Oh god.
Interesting name.
Yep.
Alright. So I'll see you guys. Wait, Alpha, right.
I got one thing I
Alpha.
gotta do.
Well, you're gonna have to wait because you already had a turn. Let's see.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm getting ice for my my girlfriend while she watches the baby real quick. 1 second.
Gotta go, yeah. Take your time. Alright, SB, your turn.
Okay, so I actually need to roll up like a fighter, like to bring along, I guess. And I'd like to actually bring along 2 if I'm able to. in exchange for full shares for them.
You only can make one new
And,
character per game,
I just
so
want
how do
them
you
to
suppose
be-
you're gonna get 2?
Only one per game? Okay, I'll take one then. Let me go to roll them up.
You're a retainer, right?
Let's see. Slash roll 6, 3d6. That didn't work. Hang on, I messed it up.
6 sets of 3d6.
6, 3d6. Okay. There we go.
Alright, what class?
Fighter, I guess. Yeah, if I can.
Yep.
It's not very good at it, but. Slash
Okay,
roll.
roll hit
Is it a
points.
1d8 or 1d6?
1d8.
D8. Okay. 8. Wow. Okay. Slash
Nice.
roll.
3d6 for money.
3d6 for the money. 9. Okay.
Alright, what gear? You have any preferences?
Oh, let's see. It's 5. He only can get like 2 pieces of armor, so he needs a helmet and a gambeson. I guess he needs a gambeson.
Alright, 4 left. What else do you want?
Okay. Can he get a shield and something else or no?
A small shield? Sure. You want it to be slung?
Yeah, please.
Okay. 4 coppers. That's all you can afford.
Okay.
No weapon?
No.
Yeah. You don't have enough for it.
No weapon.
You chose armor.
No money. Okay.
Yeah.
Carl will give him his dagger then.
Good to go. Anything else?
And his name, can you name him EOS, IOS?
Sure.
And I'm going to just tell him that his job is to be at the front and to obey Matthias' orders.
Interesting. Yeah. He'll
Yep.
try his best.
Yep, because Matthias, or I guess, yeah, Alpha, Matthias is the leader, I guess, yeah.
Alright. He reacts confused, uncertain, maybe. Morale check wise, that would be a fail. So he's like, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Alpha. You okay?
Yeah, I'm here.
Good to go. Are you playing as Matthias?
Yeah.
Right. What preparations do you have?
So he said he was gonna buy the horse off me. I don't know if I got the coin for that.
Yeah, you received, was it 200? So you're at 200 now.
Okay, cool. Perfect. And then you transfer the horse to him.
That's right.
Awesome. Okay. You can give him the tack and the saddlebags as well. I don't need those.
Sure.
You can give that to the horse.
I think his horse already kept that anyway, so I guess he has a spare set on the horse.
Yeah, just throw in the
Okay,
cart.
got it.
It's fine.
You have a
Okay,
card? Let's see. Okay.
I have a hand cart.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna buy a spell book.
Okay, 3 coppers. What spells do you want in it?
Okay.
You can't, they don't start with spells this time, so you have to pay for the spells
Oh
individually.
yeah. That's what Geese was explaining to me.
Right.
I'm gonna do. How much is sleep?
10 coppers.
Okay, I'll do sleep.
Okay,
And then how much is magic missile?
10 coppers.
Okay, I'll do magic missile as well.
Okay, anything else?
I still have my case, so I'm gonna buy some scrolls. I'll do a spell scroll of magic missile.
Okay, anything else?
I'll do another sleep spell.
Okay, good to go. Anything else?
And then, let's see here. How much is, knock?
40.
40? I'll do knock as well.
Okay. Anything else?
Let me see here. Heavy helmet. I will buy some. Do I have a backpack? Yes, I do. Okay, I will buy some torches,
Okay. Anything else?
and then I will do. Oh, it's cutting out. I will do one case for grenades.
All right. Grenade case.
Yeah,
Anything else?
and then if I can afford it, I'll do one shrapnel grenade.
Yep.
Perfect. And then I will bank the rest.
All right.
All right, I'm back.
And then I had
You rolled up.
rolled a retainer.
Good to go.
Yeah. Let me see here. Where's the rolls?
Was it the 8, 5, 10? That one?
Yeah, 8, 5, 10. Yep.
What class?
Thief.
Okay.
And then I
Hit
rolled
points.
2 hit points for them.
Okay.
And then they have 11 copper pieces.
All right. 3 for a lockpick. 2 for a slung 10-foot pole if you want. That's 6 left. Anything else you want?
Yep. Let's get him. Can he afford a short sword?
Yeah. Sheath, short sword, 6 coppers.
Yeah. Okay.
to go.
And then I have a pouch and stones. I'll give him that. I mean, I have a sling and stones. I'll give him the sling and stones.
Good to go. Nothing else?
That'll be it.
Awesome. All right.
And then is the mercenary still coming with us, correct? The one that I hired?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, perfect. I'll have him tag along as well.
Yep. You've already paid his. You've already insured his gear. He's not a retainer, so you just all you have to worry about is paying his wages. That's it.
Yeah.
And
Perfect.
he let's see. Yep, he accepts.
Awesome. And then the thief's name will be Frank.
Thank you.
And that's all my prep.
All right, good to go. Let's see. All right. If that's all the preparation, 5-minute break. I'll see you guys soon. All right, that was 33 minutes.
Yep. Yeah, I was so
I gotta
worried.
give Drat a necklace.
Yeah.
I forgot to give Drat a necklace. I can spend it later.
I was so worried I was gonna miss the 5-minute break, but apparently never even started.
It's fine, man.
Well,
Yeah, it is what it is. What were my memorized spells? Didn't you see them on thing? Pretty sure there were. Yeah, okay, never mind. I remember.
guys, ready to waste another hour of our lives just for to talk to another dragon?
What happens if we get robbed again?
We won't.
So I'm casting invisibility before I leave on my horse. So
Oh, I
while I'm
see.
riding my horse.
Veil from the
Random
Veil
horse
from
While
controlling
we're riding your horse.
Veil from
Well, your cargo on the horse, right? So the horse stays
Ah.
invisible, and then your cargo on the horse. When you get off the horse, you lose invisibility, right? But
Well,
the
that
horse
means
stays
that if you do a boat, then everyone on the boat becomes invisible too. That seems a bit busted.
I don't think it's strong enough to do that.
Well, probably at a higher level it is.
So
Maybe if
Dragon
you're like level
couldn't cast
9, but like,
invisibility on itself then. Good to know.
but I mean, it probably can't. It's a mythical creature. I'm a fucking elf.
I mean, Elf is a mythical creature. Well, I'm telling you guys, if I make a good coin and I come back and I start paying that coin off to Heliodor's family, man, I'm gonna start rolling with the dwarf crowd, man. I'm gonna start having a bunch of dwarf friends.
Not here.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun until we meet another dragon.
Till we meet another dragon? Nah, then the dwarf will just be a snack.
Geese.
Yeah, I guess if we survive at the end of the game, I give my cleric a shiny necklace.
Shiny new necklace.
Do we have torches?
I have torches.
I don't have torches. No.
No.
No, I don't. None of us have torches. That's fine. We got a magical
VAIEL
necklace.
has torches.
Oh, okay, good. Ooh.
We also got magical light as well. So
I bought torches as well.
Alright, we're good now. Gucci.
Torches. No.
So Alpha, you're leading, right?
Yep.
Alright.
So the plan is to just shoot straight north from here.
Yeah, when Dave gets back. But as soon as we get out of the town, I'm tossing my cleric, my necklace. I'm going invisible, and then we'll continue from there. Just in case we get attacked by another fucking dragon, I want to be able to at least leave because we're totally dead this time.
Yeah.
We don't have the gear.
And at least someone
because I get. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So because I won't have the magical light on my elf to throw it to my cleric, he'll have the magical light. I'll be actually invisible.
I got a feeling we're not going to meet any dragons on the way up, on the way back.
Either way, my horse is invisible. I'll just be fucking floating on top of the horse.
Assuming if invisibility doesn't go away.
No.
Also, assuming they don't have see invisible.
Either way, I'd be more worried about you guys than me.
Yeah.
can't they see heat?
What?
I don't know. They're not reptiles.
Yep.
I mean, I guess they are.
The dragon is a reptile.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. Either way, I'm just gonna try and do my best. That's all I can do. I gotta get VAIEL shit back up.
No.
He feels naked without his fireballs.
Halflings are basically thieves now. Do they also get backstabbed?
No.
Does anyone know?
Possibly. I mean, they have different traits there.
All right, gentlemen, your break
Yeah.
is over. So it's been about 5 minutes. Yep. All right, let's get started here.
Ask you a question?
So we have questions. What's up?
Yeah. Do halflings have backstab since they're basically just thieves now?
They have thief skills, but not backstab, I think. Let me see.
Okay.
I'll look at the house rules real quick. Halfling.
They just have thief skills. Huh? That's alright.
Alright, may use thief skills as if a thief. Hide in wilderness. Bow bonuses and all that. Yeah, so, yeah, no backstab. It's a little separate from
Alright,
the thief
thank you.
skills. So, the thief skills in reference to the charts. Okay. Alright. So, adventures, of course, continue from the village of ISTAN, where we last left off. Yesterday our party was robbed by a few dragons. Today we've got in our crew Matthias the Third and Medium, Missionary Light Footman ULAN, Frank the Apprentice, Carol the Apprentice, Ios the Veteran, FIGBERD the Veteran, and Halfling Veteran VAIEL, Elf Swordmaster, DRAT the Acolyte, and GULFJO the Acolyte. Alright, what is your plan for this summer day in August?
I believe we're going back to the north.
Yeah, we're gonna head to the old temple ruins to the north from the village of ISTAN.
Good to go.
After we exit the town, DM, I'm tossing my magical necklace to my cleric, to DRAT, and then I'm going to cast invisibility on myself since we're out of town. Actually, on my horse.
Just on the horse?
Yeah, because I'm considered part of its, like, whatever. That's how we usually do it. So me and the cargo and the horse are all invisible. And then when I get off, I become visible, right?
Right. Good to go.
Right,
So,
and then the cleric has the magical necklace, so I'm actually invisible for once, instead of regionally invisible.
alright, let's see. Yeah, so if you cast it on the horse while you're on it, as long as the horse doesn't change, anything that's worn by the horse should stay invisible until it's removed, right?
Yep.
The main source of
And so as long as
target's the horse.
Yep. As long as I don't get damaged or, you know, just whatever. And then I guess my cleric will be the light bearer for now. I can keep the fucking necklace, I can make more. That's why I got a second necklace.
Right, so first order of business is to transfer the necklace over to one of your guys.
Yeah, just toss it over to DRAT. Sorry, DM. If I could have done this in prep, I would have, but I can't use visibility until I'm outside of town. Thank you, DM.
Alright. And let's see. Continue with dim light. Then you casted invisibility with
Yes, sir.
your scroll.
Correct.
Alright. That's been casted on your horse, so we'll just note that down. Notes. Alright. Anything else you guys need to do before we set out? Or
That's
do
good.
while he was preparing further? Is for the other players if they wanted to do anything. Very well. Alright, so your course of travel. Straight north or something else?
Yeah, we're going straight north.
Okay, so through the mountains to the forest where the temple ruin is at. Should take you about, let's see, 2 hours to get there. The
Yeah, I think
mountains
that's what you
have
said
the
last
rhythm
time.
movement, yeah. So should get there about 10 o'clock. Are we eating breakfast before we set out?
Yeah, we would have eaten breakfast before we left.
Okay, sure. Who wants to pay for breakfast, or are we using rations?
We can use rations.
Okay. Whose rations should we use?
I have some. We can use mine.
Good to go. Right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 members. So only 10 rations to feed the crew. You accounted for 3. We need 7 more. Who else has rations?
Just go ahead and pull copper out of my thing, DM. I'll have fed everybody.
Very well. So you would have to spend at least 3 more coppers then. For rations,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
fine.
gonna be text.
Yeah, it is what it is.
So we'll do 4 coppers. So 171. That buys us 9 rations. We needed 7, so 2 rations left over.
Cool.
It's gonna be
Thank you.
put on your horse.
That's fine.
Okay. Onwards. 10 o'clock was estimated time of arrival. During your travels, we'll check for dragons. And we'll check for wandering monsters. Yeah, it's actually only 1 check for the dragons. Okay, there we go. Because it's only 1 hour through the mountains. Okay. 10 o'clock, you arrive on scene, right? Old temple ruins spotted out here in the dense forest. It's spotted from a distance first, out here in the valleys, and then of course you get to the base of the mountain in which it's built upon. From here you climb the slopes of the mountain, taking you half an hour. Wandering monster check. Encounter check. On your way up, we have an encounter. Let's see. Are we surprised? We are surprised. Are they surprised? They are surprised. Both sides go unnoticed. So, when both sides surprise, basically, all it means is you came across signs, I think. But whatever it was, went a different direction than where you're going. Usually that's what it means. So whatever it is, it's nearby. And of course, since you're surprised, yeah, for surely it's near. Since you're surprised and it's surprised, and of course, you don't immediately spot it. You might hear it, or at the very least, you might actually see signs of it, such as tracks or footprints. Let's see what kind of monster it is first, so we can see what signs we've got. But whatever it is, it's close, right? So we'll roll encounter type. We're in the mountains, we only need to roll 12. So D12. 7. Okay, so let's see what we got. Oh, we need a D8 too, actually. 4. Okay. Alright. You find some kind of strange footprint out here in the mountains. Very large, beast-like, demonic-like, maybe monstrous footprints out here on the mountain path. They're hooved. They don't appear to be dragons. If anything, they look like they're hooved. Let's see.
Megacar? No. Centaur. Centaur.
But they're very large. They're
Very
man-sized, right? So
That's a 40.
about 2 hooves and then like 2 smaller ones behind it. If that makes any sense, I'll just post a picture of what they might look like in the chat.
Yeah.
Horse-like or
They're
donkey-like?
hooved.
Or mill-like.
Okay, they look like this. Let's see, like that. You see these footprints here? Okay, so they're like this. If anyone recognizes what they are.
Bull-like, okay. Would be more like a
But they're man-sized.
bull's footprint. Or
Let's avoid them.
something.
Alright, anyway, whatever it was, it went down the mountainside, basically, right? And they're very fresh tracks. So do you guys want to engage, or do you want to move on?
We'll move on.
Good investing.
Right. So you decide to move on. Your crew is moving on, of course, up the slope. But every now and then, of course, you can hear something in the distance, right? Shuffling in the trees. Something is following you clearly. Something has maybe intent to meet with you. So something's been trailing your crew to the tree line here on the mountainside. They're keeping their distance, but they're there, right? Do you want to keep moving up this mountainside, or? So whatever it is, as you continue to ascend the mountain, it's ascending with you. It's just keeping at a distance.
Do we know what it is?
No.
You haven't seen it yet. You
Looks
hear it. Though.
the track looks boat-like. Or, like, something like that.
Okay. We'll keep going up.
Keep moving.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you got to the ruin now. You're at the entrance, the north entrance as last time. And whatever has been trailing you, it's still back there. It just hasn't revealed itself. Maybe it's waiting for you to go inside.
Lucifer.
You can hear from VAIEL's invisible horse. We need to deal with this.
Yeah.
Historically, Lucifer was half goat. Lower half is goat.
Yeah. Well, nothing to do with
Historically.
fighting.
Well, historical depiction.
Doesn't
Oh,
matter. Does not matter.
Some hooved creatures trailing your crew, right? Maybe you can send a scout to find out what it is. It's up to you.
So, quick question about for halflings and this. Where it is the wilderness, correct?
Yeah, you're in the wilderness right now, indeed.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have my halfling hide in the wilderness and scout it out. Because they're really good at hiding.
All right.
I'll go ahead and say to the invisible horse, I'll say, I wonder, maybe someone should go check out something.
Well, you can't see the
what I
invisible
want.
horse,
I'm waiting for the leader.
so you
So
could.
the leader tells me what to do. That's what I'm doing.
If we have somebody that can scout, we can send them. I don't know who's equipped for that though.
All right. Well, as you are talking or thinking about it, someone is already leaving to do that. I think the halfling is being sent out. If the halfling agrees.
Yeah. Really good at hiding in wilderness.
All right. Anyone else have any input, questions, concerns?
I'll go and load my arbalest in case we need it.
All right. So as Carl is speaking toward the horse, which you cannot see or know where it is, he's just kind of like, "Hey, where the horse is?
I'm just talking.
Maybe someone should scout out the head that's on the horse that's invisible." Right?
Oh, no, I was just talking to myself so that
Oh.
the horse could hear.
Sure. I don't think the horse understands you, but maybe the horseman does.
Yeah,
And he
exactly,
replies to you, of course. He tells you, I'm waiting for, of course, Matthias' orders. Matthias is just sharing his ideas. He's thinking that maybe someone should do something. And then, GULFJO, do you have any input? I heard FIGBERD is sending a scout.
So, wait, that's not me.
GULFJO. Everyone but you have spoken, so I'm assuming you have nothing to say. Very well. Let's see. In that case, let's see what the retainer has to say, though.
Yeah.
Morale check. Alright. You asked him to scout back from where you came, from where the sounds are coming from. And your charisma, FIGBERD, what is it?
It is 15. You passed. I guess.
It's a pass, yes. He agrees to scout ahead, or scout back the way you came. And you see the halfling disappear into the woods, right? Toward the sound, or from where you last heard it. From where you last heard the sound, it was roughly 40 yards back, so 120 feet back. It was from the last time you heard it. So, this, or 40 yards, so 120 feet ago, right? So when you're 120 feet from your current position back down the path is when the last time you heard it, basically, is what I'm going to say with that roll. So, he's going back down the path looking for whatever was making those sounds, right? The sounds that they were making was like a large animal moving through the woods, right? But not revealing its position. Just kind of like scampering through the tree line, breaking branches and such. It sounded quite large, but at the same time it was being quiet. Or not quiet, but careful not to reveal itself. So it made noise, clearly, trailing your crew. That was unavoidable. That means whatever it was is kind of large. Naturally, like I said, the prints that you saw were man-sized, right? Okay.
I know what it is. It's a satyr.
Whatever it is, he's following your crew, apparently. The halfling has been sent away. The rest of you want to continue planning, discussing the fate of the scout, or something else?
I'm going to go ahead as VAIEL. I'm going to keep my distance from him to watch him. I mean, I'm on the horse, right? So I'm still on the horseback. And I'm going to stay roughly, I'd say, 40 feet behind him as he goes forward.
Alright, the horse is going to make a morale check to ride in the direction of the sound. Let's see. That is a pass. It obeys your commands. And rides toward the sounds despite being invisible, right? Let's see. So, you're riding after, trotting along after the halfling, which you cannot see. You just know he went toward the north, back down the trail. Down the mountain path. And the rest of you just want to hang out up here? You're all at the entrance, basically, hanging out.
Yeah.
Sure, very well.
Yeah, we'll wait for the scout to come back.
Right.
We're not going to leave him
Firbolg
behind.
is going to essentially prepare his shield and spear and prepare it for it to come. Like, it's ready.
Sure.
For it to come.
Alright.
Can Carl attempt to hide?
Sure.
Okay. Do I need to roll for it, or do you do it?
No. Alright. So, you guys have taken cover. Whether you're hidden, whether you're not, whether you've taken weapons out or not, it doesn't really matter until the combat begins, if there's any combat, right? So, we're not going to go over it unless it's important. But the others have been sent away to scout out the position. We have no idea what the NPC is up to, but we do have an idea of what VAIEL might be up to. VAIEL, you started moving northward after the halfling, but seeing that there are no signs of the halfling anymore, how do you want to proceed?
I'm going to just slowly, like, stay at a position where I can see down the path, right? And keep an ear out and listen for the halfling's movement. I've got a very high wisdom, and I know the direction he went. And wherever the halfling is, if I can't hear him, I should be able to hear at least what it is to get an idea.
Alright, sure. You stand at the right, or you stand toward the north, listening toward the north for any approaching sounds or any noises, right? Let's see what you got. Overall, you have a good idea of the sounds being heard to the north, and at the very moments, you can, of course, besides the forest, you can hear, let's see, how many, okay, so you won't, you will,
I'm
okay,
trying
he's
to
not
spot the
approaching.
halfling's location.
You can't spot something that's moving away from you. It's moving away. You only can, when you listen, it's approaching only. So a sound that's getting closer.
Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. Never mind. Sorry.
All right. So you don't know where the halfling went, based on the sound, right? He's already gone. He's out of here, out of your shot, and continues to get even quieter, right? The further out he goes. But you do hear approaching movements. So something is approaching your crew from a distance of from your position, it's 10 yards away, 30 feet. So it's, you know, a few trees up ahead. It doesn't seem to be approaching, but it's there. It's not approaching anymore, it's just there, right? So you see or you hear subtle noises of something that might be important. So when you listen, you either are listening for approaching monsters or for let me see, let me double check what it says. So when you do a listen check, it is for approaching monsters or, let's see. Subtle sounds beyond the door. So, in this case, subtle sounds beyond the trees. So yeah, you don't hear it approaching, but you hear subtle sounds, right? Quiet noises being made, and that would be, of course, the sound of branches breaking, and maybe a few breaths, a few heavy breaths, right? Maybe a few snorts.
Alright, I'm going stay exactly where I am, as quiet as possible, trying to observe its movement.
That's almost impossible to do because you've got a horse with you. It's constantly making sounds, right? Not moving anymore, but if something's listening,
Okay.
it would be hearing this horse, you know, breathing.
Then I'm going to
You
move
know.
the opposite direction then.
Away.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, it can't
Yeah,
see you
I'm gonna move
guys,
the opposite
but it can
direction.
hear you guys, right?
Yeah, so he's got an idea of where we're at, but I don't have the magical light, which helps. So I'm gonna risk it, and I'm gonna walk past it to try to see if it follows me. Like not past it, but walk down the pathway, right? Because I'm not far away from the group right now, right? I followed the halfling into the woods and lost him, right? I'm still on the path. I'm gonna walk towards the away, like away from the temple or whatever we're at. Down the path, as long as I can see, right? Well, they know where I'm at. As long as I can see them, how about that? So I'm gonna walk outward and keep them in eye shot while trying to pay attention to what's near me. Does that work?
I don't really understand what you're trying to tell me. You said multiple things at once.
Okay. Let's say this. I'm continuing down the path the direction I was walking because it is 10 feet or whatever, 10 yards away. So I'm just going to continue that way. Not fast, just a slow trot.
Right,
Being
just tell me
aware.
how far north you want to move, because whatever it is 30 feet north.
Oh, it's exactly 30 feet north. Okay,
It's
so,
roughly 30 feet.
Fuck me.
So when you say you want to keep moving,
Um,
you want to move into it, past it? How do you want to move past it? Like past the noise? Around it?
Yeah, let's go past the noise and hope that
So you want to
hopefully
ride
look out.
through the area which you hear them? At full speed?
Around it if I can. Like if it's not directly in the path, right? Because it's in the trees. I'm on the path. So I can walk on the path past it to see its reaction.
Sure. Alright, so you're riding down the mountain pass right now, right? It's just a rough path on the mountainside. And it's going north and then northwest. It's curving. And there's forest on either side of the trail, right? On the mountain path. Okay?
Okay.
And so you're just gonna ride full speed or you're gonna trot? Because I heard you say you wanted to walk. So by walk, do you mean you wanna walk your horse? Or were you riding?
So we're going, the horse. Yeah, I'm riding the horse forward through the area. And now that I kind of understand the situation, I'm just going to bolt through it, go about 120 feet to see the reaction.
Sure. Right. So as you're
But I
doing
should be
this
moving
though,
fast enough they can't react.
very well. All right. I still have to give everyone else a chance to play. So you spend some time figuring
You're
out
good.
how you wanted to approach whatever was out there. Spend a lot of time thinking. But while that was happening, everyone else, do you want to just stand around and wait, or think, or something else?
Alright. FIGBERD is going to say, we should probably, group up and prepare to fight, don't you think? Just standing around.
You guys want to organize your team? You can do that.
Yeah, let's organize.
Okay, while we organize, I'm gonna be using the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back.
All right. Well, he's not going to be organizing, but everyone else can.
Okay. Real quick then, I will prepare sleep and a spear.
Sure. Anyone else? Yeah. So let's start with
On the horseback.
Carl.
Go ahead.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
not
Carl's
there.
remaining.
You're doing something else. All right. So Carl,
No, I'm not. I'm here. I've been talking. I said Carl's
talking
gonna
about-
keep
I'm
hitting.
talking about Vail.
Huh?
He's not with you guys.
Oh.
Right. So while Vail was out there thinking, you guys were preparing, right? So. All right, Carl.
Yep, I'm remaining. I'm remaining hidden, and I've got my crossbow ready, my arbalest or whatever.
Sure. No helmet anymore, right?
I took it off for the dragons. Yep, and the male too.
What you've got equipped?
Let me take a look. It says
Arbalest?
heavy gambeson. I've got the arbalest. Yeah, and the quarrels and all that.
Sure.
I want to ready my longbow and knock an arrow.
All right, FIGBERD. How about you?
Okay. So, let me see the map. Okay. And where is the sound of the, where's the sound of?
North.
Direction of the sound, there we go.
What are you equipping?
I'm equipping my spear and shield.
All right, N. How about you? Or any orders for? Oh wait, or N is the scout, right? We sent him away.
Yeah, send him away.
Okay.
He's being a sneaky halfling in the wilderness, which is pretty good.
Right. We've got DRAT. Heavy helmet, cleric. Looks like he's got his Let's see. Mace? Okay. And then GULFJO. Longbow, right? Alright, form up. Who's gonna take the front?
I'm taking the front.
Anyone else?
To DM, would Eos, knowing that we're getting into combat, would he keep only the Degra? Would he also put a shield on? Would he be smart to know how to do his job?
Sure, you could tell him.
Okay, I tell him to equip a shield then. I hope he's smart. Oh, he's not. He's only 7 int. Okay, I guess I have to remind him. Huh.
Alright. Hikari, you said you were hiding?
Yeah.
Alright, you were hiding against the north end behind one of the stone
Yep.
structures? Yeah, sure. Alright. Everyone else is just formed up behind the fighting line, I suppose. Can have DRAT here. Okay.
I knocked an arrow, by the way.
Sure. Right. What actually happens is while your crew was busy figuring out their gear and positions, while VAIEL was out thinking further on the path, you know, 30 feet from whatever was out there, at about
DM,
20.
I don't think I was
6
thinking because I got new information, right? So previously, the only thing I knew is there's a path to the north, and they're the north. And then you told me that there's things on both sides, and they're on the sides, and they're because all I got was north. And then you put a screen up now, and I can see what's going on. Like there was information missing. I didn't know if I was north, south, east, west. I was just saying go down the path and looking back at them. So then you told me we're north.
No, what counted as thinking was you figuring out whether you wanted to ride past them or trot along. Figuring out where they were doesn't count as thinking. But you were not decisive on whether you wanted to walk toward them, trot toward them, or ride toward them, right? I asked you, are you sure you want to walk toward them? And then you thought about it, right? And you asked me, or you told me, you switched up, right? And you decided to ride right through instead. Right, yeah. So you were indecisive. You had to think about it.
Okay, that's fine. It is what it is.
And I spent like 2-3 minutes figuring it out, right? So, or however long we spent, like 5 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it is what it is. That's cool. Yeah.
Okay.
It's cool. It is what it is. No big deal.
Alright then. So, let's see what happens. The halfling returned successfully. So let's put him back on the board. We'll grab a token for him. Our halfling, which is N.
God.
A lot of background sound. That's right. This guy can represent N. He returns with his combo in position or in hand, but a lot earlier than VAIEL. No one has any idea where VAIEL is because he's invisible naturally, and VAIEL had no idea that N actually returned before he even rode off. But N returns, you know, quietly and carefully treated tree, and just scurries up to the stone mound. DRAT moves back and lets him into the crew, and he reports that he saw something out there. Right? He says, "All right, listen, whatever is out there, I saw them just wetting the trees. They appeared to be man-sized. They look like men, but they wore the head of a boar."
Boar?
He nods. He says, yes. They were large, muscular men covered in tattoos, wild men, I believe, but they were wearing animal skulls or hides over their heads, I think.
How many of them?
From what I remember, I tried counting them out, but they were behind cover. They weren't exactly careful. They were just waiting by the trees. They seemed impatient. Let's see, let me think. I believe that there were half a dozen, 7 or so.
Alright. I want you to go hide in the trees, and when you see them, rain down arrows on them, alright?
You want me to hide in a tree?
Mm-hmm. Where you get the high ground.
I don't know if there will be a stable shooting position, but very well. Alright, morale check. He fails. He says, sir, maybe I can just wait behind the tree instead.
That's fair. Yeah.
Alright, he runs off to a tree and hides behind it. Everyone else, you just want to wait around?
I'm going to walk to on the map to the pillar on my northwest. I'm gonna like sneak over there. That pillar to my northwest. Yeah.
It's not a pillar, it's a tree to your northwest.
Oh, that tree. Yeah. Yep. I'll keep looking north. Ready to fire a shot.
So peeking behind it, or yeah, peeking, sure,
Yeah.
watching north. Alright, everyone else, any other actions for this turn? We're gonna resolve and figure out the
I'm gonna
results of
get
the other
behind a pillar on the west side.
Sure.
That pillar.
I have you peeking behind one of the pillars right now to the west, but would you like to take cover instead?
Yeah, I'll take cover.
Okay, you have cover now. Anyone else? Very well. So while
I'll
this is
try to
going
find
on,
cover.
sure, you've got some cover behind a pillar now. Anyone else? For reals this time. Speak up, otherwise we're gonna move on. Good to go. Alright. So at 8:10, while your crew was getting a report from N and he had returned, something else happened to the north, right? VAIEL rode off toward their position, and we're gonna see if anything changed, right? So VAIEL, you rode straight full speed, down the trail, and let's see what happens. Reaction. Yeah, so you rode off down the trail and past the sound, and you rode full speed, observing what you could up ahead, and you saw nothing, right? You rode down the path. Whatever was there in the trees did not come out to see you and reveal its positions. They stayed in the trees, right? Off the road or off the path. So you rode past whatever was there, right? They stayed in the trees off the path that you rode down. Right, they're in the trees along the trail, right? You rode down the trail past them at full speed. So they didn't react to you and you couldn't see them. You want to ride back or something else? But now they know that you're there, right? Something trotted along the trail, right? Or ran down the trail, invisible. Clearly they heard you.
I'm going to stay at the end of the trail, and I'm going to listen towards them with my and listen for them coming towards me, right? And see which way they go.
Alright, so you'll just be on guard down the trail, invisible.
Correct. Facing towards my team.
Back to the party. Current time is 8:10. What's our move? Just gonna wait?
I'm gonna hold and wait for those boar-headed people to come.
Alright.
Can you,
Oh, go ahead.
DM, can you move the map to put me in the middle real quick so I can see to my left a little bit?
The left is not mapped.
Okay, yeah,
I
I don't
didn't map
see.
it out.
Yeah, there's no trees or nothing over there, is there?
There are trees. I just didn't map the areas that we don't need to see. You want to have
If
your
I can
forested
move
area.
out a little bit, yeah, move out to the northwest behind another tree if I can.
All right, so you want to map this out, or you want to just move over there?
Well, obviously I want to map it out. Yeah.
Well, if you map it out, it's gonna take time. So I'll put you behind a tree to the northwest, but I'm not gonna move your. I'm gonna move your token behind a tree, but I'm not gonna map the tree until you guys want to
Sure.
map. Make sense?
Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, as long as I'm behind a tree, that's what matters. Okay.
All right. It takes 10 minutes to map an area, so.
Yeah, if we're in combat, I'm not gonna map. I'll just get my arbalest back out. Yeah.
All right, so Kyle is further out behind another tree. Trees are evenly spaced, maybe 10, 15 feet away. Denser the further out we go. All right. Everyone else? 810? No other actions? Very well.
Hold.
811, back to Vale. You waited for a whole minute, nothing happened. You're listening toward the south. You hear nothing. Just the forest.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start trotting my way back.
Full speed or
Keeping an
trot?
eye out.
Trot
Trot.
is half speed. Okay, so you're trotting.
So half, yeah, so it'd be like 60 feet. Yeah, instead of like 120.
Sure. Alright, everyone else. 811, what are you doing? Same thing?
We hold.
Very well. Alright. 812, we're trotting for a minute. 811 to 812, trotting. Let's check for reactions. Yeah, whatever it is in your favor. And by that, they don't interact with you. In fact, they keep their distance. In fact, as you're riding along, at some point you hear them moving. You hear movement further on the road, right? Maybe at 30 feet up ahead. You hear them, whatever it is, they're moving further into the woods, right? Away from you. So they can hear you, they don't see you. You hear them, you don't see them. You hear them moving, right? They hear you moving. They seem to be moving further away from the trail you're moving down, right? As an invisible stock or horseman, right? All they hear is trotting, but they don't see anything.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna. Well, I mean, is it my turn again?
Yeah, turn for 812. I mean, yeah. What's your move for 812? Keep trotting?
I'm gonna keep on trotting back to the group.
Alright.
Keep my eye out.
Party at the outside of the entrance. 812 with your move.
We hold.
Hold. Very well. 813. Horseman returns. Right. Vale, you're back with the crew. You ride into the ruins again. Right. So you're with the crew. You're invisible. They seem to be posted up, waiting for any waiting for maybe your return or something. Right. You have no idea what the that ends back, but seems like they're all held up. What's your move? 813.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm back with the group, right?
Yep. You ride into the crew.
Okay. I tell them, I say, look, we're either going to have to do something, or if they're doing something, we're going to wait this out, we're going to have a problem. Are we going on offense, or are we just going to sit here and, die of starvation?
I say if you think we can take them on, I say we take the offensive, because I'm not trying to have us go inside just to have them flank us when shit starts hitting the fan inside.
All right, you're the leader, make the choice. What are we doing?
So we'll take the offensive. We'll attack them.
All right. So at that action, DM, I'm going to immediately full send down the way, and I'm just going to start yelling.
Alright, just ride down the trail and start yelling.
Yeah, essentially trying to get their attention. I'm trying to draw them out.
Okay. And for the party, you guys want to make your way down the trail or hold position or something else?
Yeah.
I suggest we move towards the trail. That way we can back them up.
Yeah.
I want to move diagonally of the trail, forward by diagonal. I'm trying to flank the enemy.
I ordered my half to stay hidden among all of us, but stay hidden in the trees.
So some of us are moving down the trail at this point? Who's moving down?
Yeah.
The whole party?
Yes, except I'm gonna be gone from tree to tree, even if it takes
Yeah,
longer.
let's try to stay like in the trees.
Alright, so some crew
So I
members
can't be.
are, of course, some of the crew members are moving tree to tree, while some of us are, and we don't need this map anymore then. Some of us are moving tree to tree, while some of us are moving down the path. So the path goes northwest, right, and it's going to be, of course, spinning around the mountain, right? So, well, trees are on the side of the path, up and down the mountain slopes and such, right? So, yeah, we'll get off this map so not to confuse you anymore, right? We'll go back. Just look at some cool pictures or something. Let's see. Yeah. Alright. So we're out at Temple Ruin. We're making our way down the path, some of us. Some of us are going, of course, tree to tree off the path. So, we'll figure out who exactly is doing what then. So, more importantly, I think we need to figure out who wants to stay with the party and who wants to go off the path, right? If you're going off the path tree to tree, and you want to keep up with the party, you'll have to run tree to tree, naturally, because the force will slow you down. Additionally, of course, you're on your own, right? So if you get attacked, you have no teammates to help you out. But at least we've got cover and concealment if something happens on the trail, right? So, let's see. We know that basically everyone except Carl and N are together, right? So those two are moving off trail. Anyone else want to move off trail?
No.
No one else. Very well. So everyone else stays together.
That was fun. No, N was not.
N stays with the crew?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
Ethan's retainer, right?
Yeah, that's my retainer. Why do you want him?
Because I said I was going off the path.
Yeah, I said he's also. I told N to stay off the trail too.
Okay, so N and
Okay.
GULFJO are off the trail together. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys separate or together? Because you guys on the east or west? Carl's on the west. You guys want to be east?
Yeah, N can come with me then.
Okay. Alright. So the rest of you are together down the trail. But as you're moving down, we sent the elf ahead as a scout. He rode down the path. He is yelling at full speed. Let's see the reaction. Right, so 2d6. Reaction. There's uncertainty, indecision, right? They seem to have not reacted to him, right? So you rode full speed down the trail past where you last heard them, and nothing occurred. The rest of the crew is carefully proceeding down the trail and tree to tree. Back to VAIEL. Do you want to continue riding down, yelling at full speed, or something else? Your time is...
I'm gonna reach into the tack that the horse has, and I'm gonna rip open the 2 rations and then ride back and throw them on the ground, yelling food.
Okay. So you'll get some food out, and then you will ride down the trail and drop it off, right? Back to the rest of the party. Continue to make your way down the trail, northward, or something else.
Okay, so it's back to us, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
You've left the ruin. You're on the trail now. Do you want to continue down the trail, or for another minute, or something else?
FIGBERD is going to yell out. Come on, you bastards! If you want to fight, we give you one.
All right.
Why is he southern?
It doesn't matter. It's his choice.
That's how it went out.
All right. Back to VAIEL. You know, you got some rations out that next minute, 8:14 to 8:15. You rode back up the trail to drop some rations off. Let's see. The crew, on the other hand, is instigating combat, possibly. They're asking for the enemies to come on out and face them, right? So we'll see how they react to them. In favor, right? So they accept your challenge then, right? So you're riding up the trail, invisible still, with your rations removed from the satchel. Therefore, there's a change to the horse. You haven't been removed, but the satchel or the rations have been removed from where they were originally. I think they're still invisible unless they fall from the horse, since you're still technically on it. So the rations are still invisible until you drop them. So you're moving up, half speed, getting rations out, and then you're gonna ride up and drop them off wherever you want. But you're riding up and you notice that the enemy have actually reacted positively to the party's demands, which you heard up the trail. As you ride on back, they demanded that the enemy reveal themselves, and so some of them have, it seems, right? Particularly, 3 of them have stepped off onto the trail from the trees, right? And appears to be these man-sized boar men, right? So, bearing the head of a boar, the body of a man, the hooves, the feet of and hands maybe of a boar, perhaps some boar-like limbs, right? Half man, half boar, it seems. And they're bearing weapons as well, it looks like.
Like a minotaur, but
But
it's
they've
a
got
boar.
large tusks, right? Yeah. Looks half boar, half man.
Can I, do I have Salamis I have to take a shot?
So you immediately want to open fire from the flank?
Immediately, yeah.
Okay.
And as you open fire, I'm gonna start casting sleep.
Okay, you start catching sleep. Anyone else?
Yeah. The halfling should
I'll
fire.
open fire as well.
Halfling and GULFJO are firing. Okay.
The halfling should be fine because I did tell him to shoot as soon as he saw the enemy. So.
Alright, so as GULFJO and N are opening fire, same with Carl, the rest of the party engaging, right? You guys gonna rush or close the distance and begin melee?
FIGBERD will.
Alright, well, yeah, you're playing as FIGBERD, so FIGBERD is closing with the enemy, right? He's moving in. ULAN's going up there too, it sounds like, right? He's the mercenary of MATHIAS, or he'll follow MATHIAS. So MATHIAS, are you closing with the enemy too, or you say you're casting a spell, right? So ULAN will stay and protect you then. He will guard you with his shield and spear as your mid-cast.
Perfect.
Frank,
By myself left. Let's do this.
the apprentice here down the trail, he's gonna try to open fire if there's an opening. Ios is the retainer to Carl. He's with the formation. He's just gonna stand back and hold the line. Or actually, he's a fighter, but his employer is not in sight. So yeah, he's just gonna hold the line. DRAT, the cleric, he's a retainer to VAIEL. He's gonna hold the line, right? So FIGBERD's the only one charging head on these 3 men up ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys open fire, so and then of course VAIEL, you know, you're riding up the trail. When the combat starts to begin, the sound of combat is the sound of whizzing arrows, which is coming from your crew. You can't tell for certain, but while this was happening while you're dropping off rations, right? So or about to drop off rations.
Yep.
The party engaged in melee or
When
in
I
combat
hear that, can I drop the rations back in the tag and pull my bow out since I hear it?
on your next turn. All right, so
Yeah.
what actually happens for this round, we're now moving into combat rounds, 10-second moves. We'll start with firing round. So, Carl, roll to hit, 1d20. GULFJO, roll to hit, 1d20.
Alright.
I'll be rolling for N. N scored a 3, he's a miss. Misfire for N. 9 shots left.
I got a 14 unmodified, plus I've got dex and other things.
Sure.
16 dex. Sneak attack. Maybe.
Backstab.
Yeah.
Partial backstab. Sure.
Come on, Carl. You got that.
Alright, so with adjustments, Kyle, you're hitting. GULFJO, nat 1. Weapon malfunction. Alright, so you've got a
Go ahead.
malfunction.
Hey.
And Carl, you're gonna hit. Carl, roll damage. You're gonna roll. It's a partial backstab. You took the +4 to hit. It sounds like. So you're gonna do not double damage. Then you're gonna do normal damage. It's gonna be 2d6. Yeah, I think Arbalist.
Ooh. Okay, only a 3.
Is Arbalist 2d6? Let me double check.
Yeah, Arbalest is 2d6 because he made me double it to 46 against the spider. when I rolled really high.
It's 2d8. Roll 2d8.
Oh, 2d8. Oh. Okay, I was wrong. My bad. 14.
Oh,
Right.
right for his head.
Let's see, how much health do these guys have? Ooh, Gary, come on.
Probably.
So the arrow goes into it, and it seems unaffected, right? He just tanks it.
What?
Alright. They are advancing against FIGBERD, who is about to thrust his spear into them. And let's see what they are equipped with.
I'm charging.
They enter sort of battle rage as one of them is hit by an arrow while 2 arrows go past him. Also, let me track arrows. I always forget to do this. Let's see. We said N, Carl, and GULFJO open fire. So, Corals, 13 rounds left. Obelisk is unloaded. 1 round to reload. GULFJO the Acolyte, GULFJO the Acolyte fired 1 arrow. 9 arrows left. Okay. Alright, movement to engage into melee is FIGBERD only. You close and destroy with the enemy, and as you close in, they are. Let's see what they're equipped with. Alright, so.
Are they werebears? Not werebears, wereboars? If they are, we might be fucked.
Right, so yeah.
No, it's probably like a minotaur, sort of.
Well, as far as I know, were creatures are immune to normal
Alright.
stuff, not silver.
As you're closing with them, of course, let's see, whatever they were, whatever they are, as you're closing with them, they seem to be taking on the form of a boar now, right? Man-sized boar, right? So they grow into a boar, and they crash into you with their tusks and their bite attack, right? So you have the first strike. You have a spear. So, but they are wearing hides. They're wearing metal armor, right? As a wereboar, right? So, let's see. Your spear attack. Roll to hit 1d20.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Go ahead.
Yep. I rolled an 18 to hit.
Alright, with bonuses applied, 18, you get a +1 for strength maybe. Let's hope. Let's see.
I have a 15 strength.
Do you have 15 strength?
Yep.
What's your strength? Okay. 15, right? You said?
Yep, 15.
Okay, +1. Alright, so you're at 19. Anything else? Any other bonuses you can think of? Alright, 19 is your to hit. You're going up against.
Isn't there not bonus for charging with a spear? I remember seeing something like that once.
If you're in melee already, if you're doing a push, the enemy is not pushing back. Yeah, or yeah, you're getting a +2 if you're doing a push in the middle of melee. So, let's see. House rules. We can check charge if there's anything to add.
I remember seeing was spears can charge and they got some type of bonus. I remember seeing that.
Okay, maybe it's in listed items. Weapon qualities. Alright. So if you're charging, which is on horseback, you can get a +4 to hit. I think we can count this as a push though, because you would enter melee and you would be pushing into them with your spear charge. So I'll count it as a push, so you can have a +2. So you have 21 to hit. We are going up against armor class 4, but then that's only at default. So they are wearing, of course, they're considered to be wearing reinforcements to, yeah, so reinforced armor. So they're wearing considered equivalent to chain and lamellar, so to speak. So it's supposed to be 2 gold worth of armor. So that would be chain and scale, something like that, yeah. So that would be a bonus of 4 then. So they have armor class 0. Scoring a 19 is on the dot to hit. Alright, your damage is 1d6.
1d6, alright.
You are a fighter, you can choose to do double damage. Go ahead and do double.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's
Oh wait, it's only against
So
monsters
each
that
guy-
you have fighting skill against, which actually you don't have fighting skill with these guys. So it's just 1d6.
Alright. Okay, so the first roll I rolled was a 3.
Oh,
so
we'll take a 3.
3 plus.
Plus 1, 4 damage.
And I
Alright, just a moment.
Alright. Here comes my fate, boys. No one literally.
I'm running.
So earlier they tanked the shot like it was almost nothing to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how they hold up against your
I
spear.
was gonna say,
Yeah, they're wereboars. Damn.
yeah, I'm running.
Yeah, you got unfortunate.
$14 damage is quite a bit. They can't have much more life
Well,
than that.
if it's supposed to say if they're wereboars, they're barbly immune to normal damage that isn't silvered or magical.
No, cause can't you kill them with stakes?
No, that's vampires.
Mm,
You should know that, you gay vampire.
Alright, did you stab at the one that was shot, or did you stab at a fresh one?
I would have stabbed that was shot.
The one that was shot. Okay, so you charged them and you particularly speared the one that was already shot for what we thought was 7 damage earlier. Right, so.
Oh, it's 14. I rolled 14.
Oh, right, 14. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, and then you stabbed for what you think is 6 damage, was it? Or was it 3? 3, yeah.
It was.
You stabbed
it
for what you
4
thought
damage
was.
because I-
Oh yeah, 4 with the bonus. Okay. So you stabbed with what you thought was 4 damage. But it seems almost unaffected.
Mhm. Yeah, it's definitely immune.
Alright.
Well.
So you stabbed him, you shot him, right? The arrow and the stab is in him. He just kind of like grins at you, right? As he starts to run right through you with his, so while your spear is in him, he just continues forward. Let's see. Yes, you stabbed him once.
Was it possible? I know it didn't do any, probably didn't do any damage, but would it have been an interception?
Yep, he's intercepted. So the first one intercepted, technically. If it wants to not be intercepted during the push, right? Because you move toward them and they move toward you. And then if you intercept, whatever remaining movement they've got is halved, right? For that round. And if they want to ride through in the interception, which they can, they'll just take double damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't take any damage at all, it might not matter. So
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
it rides on through anyway. It'll take the interception.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's immune.
You can see blood spewing out from the wound at least. So maybe something's happening. But it seems to close in with you.
Half.
Right? Dealing double damage to itself. So it took double damage of what you just did. And then of course, but it closed in the strides with you. It's able to run you through anyway. So trample you. So the first one that you stabbed, that's been shot, runs right through your spear. Probably breaking your spear in the process. 2 and 6 chance your spear breaks, we'll say. Okay, your spear is sturdy. So the spear, just kind of lose grip. We'll do a force doors to keep a grip on it. You have 2 and 6 chance to lose grip.
Okay.
As it
This is my
moves
roll,
through.
right?
Okay, sure. Go ahead, roll.
This is a +1. Do I have I'm able to success on a 3, right? I rolled a 1 anyways. So.
Alright, you lost grip. It's 2 and 6 chance to lose grip, right? So you lost grip. Let's see.
Oh, it's lost grip?
I said
Okay.
2 6 chance.
We said force
Right.
doors.
Well,
I see. You said
yeah.
force doors check, so.
Kind of like a force doors, but the opposite. So, because it's a high
The
chance.
opposite.
It's a high chance to not lose it. So I said 2 and 6 chance to lose it, right?
Okay.
So a 1 or 2 would
I
mean you would
understand,
lose
so I
it.
see.
So if you have a strength bonus, maybe a 1 instead.
Yeah,
You scored a 2?
Yeah, I rolled a 1, unfortunately.
You rolled a 1.
so I
Okay,
lose
so that's the only chance that, there's always a 1 in 6 chance you would lose it then. And you lost it in that case. So it's not broken, but you lost grip, right? It's no longer wielded. You're disarmed. So it ran through the spear. With that amount of momentum and force, it forced that out of your hand, and the boar ran its way through into you. And its attack is gonna be, it's gonna roll to attack with its tusk and bite. So tusk attack is an 11 with bonuses applied. Let's see. It has fighting skill against you, so we're at 15. It has its own THACO bonus to you, so it's 18 now. Alright, that beats your armor. So damage.
Yeah.
The tusk is,
Double.
yeah, it's a tusk and bite attack, so it's 2d6. Alright, you take 6 damage. Okay. And you are still alive at 1 hit points. So it's crashed into you, right? You're upright against it as its tusk have punctured into your gut. The one beside it has done the same. Or actually, no, we'll say he ran past. And into our frontliner, ULAN, right? So ran into ULAN, who held the line with his spear. And he's holding the line against an enemy charge. Okay? So he's going to roll to hit it. And with the enemy charge, he will push back. He'll brace. He braces against the charge. With bonuses included, unfortunately, it was not enough, right? These things are armored wereboars charging our position, right? So they're just boar men, right? In boar form, and they're covered in armor. Still, right? Loose armor, protective enough to keep them alive. So he stabs into this wereboar. It's not enough to break through. And of course, with its charge, it's gonna do the same thing. It's gonna do the it's not gonna try to be intercepted, so it's gonna push through the spear. So it's gonna take, well, he missed, so actually no damage at all, right? It's not intercepted. It just closes into ULAN and goes in for a tusk / bite attack. And that's a 9. With bonuses included, it's a hit. ULAN takes 10 damage. He's a mercenary and he's killed in combat, right? He is, yeah, killed. So we lost ULAN. He's been skewered at the end of the boar's tusk, and the boar bites into his gut and pulls out pieces of intestines and intestines. As it does that, another one of these boar guys crash into DRAT, right? DRAT held the line at the front with a heavy shield and mace. He swung before he can close, or actually the tusk, yeah, he would swing before the tusk could make impact. So let's hope that DRAT can let that hit. DRAT scored a 9 with bonuses included. It was nothing. It glances against the armor. The boar-like monster, the wereboar, crashes into DRAT. Rolls to hit. Nat 20's him. DRAT takes 8 damage and dies. Alright. So ULAN's killed with 2 casualties. FIGBERD's almost a casualty. Let's see. Alright, DRAT went to -3. ULAN, you know, we just know he's dead. Dead mercenary. So, killed in action. So, light footman ULAN, KIA. Right. And DRAT, the acolyte, killed in action as well. Let's see. Let's note this down. Zadis killed by WEREBOAR. Right.
Fucking werewolf.
And with that said, the remaining have charged the position too. From the tree line, they're moving along toward Carl and Golf, and as you guys were firing, you could hear and start to see them approaching, but they never closed the distance. They're in the process of closing the distance. By Carl, you've got 2 headed toward you. GULFJO and N, you've got 2 headed toward you. And finally, before this coming round ends, we're gonna go to VAIEL. So, VAIEL, you have an action too during the combat round. You're a little late, of course, but you're further down the road. We'll say your starting distance is gonna be 24 times 10 feet from the main combat zone. So you were 30 feet behind the boar men by the time you could engage, right? From that position, did you want to still take the time to put the rations away in that moment when the combat broke out, or did you want to do something else? You have 2 rations in one hand and the reins in the other hand.
I can just drop the rations and go ahead and start pulling out my my bow, right?
Sure. So bear in mind, if you start to open fire, attack from your horse, you will, be revealed.
I'm not doing that just
Okay.
yet. I'm seeing how the sleep spell goes before we continue.
All right, and yes, before the round ends, Frank fired a sling and stone at one of them as well. So, and then of course Matthias' sleep is gonna go off. Frank missed. Ios just stood there. Matthias' sleep spell goes off. Matthias, you feel like you're trying to concentrate on the enemy. And of course, you try to spawn enough power to maybe put one to sleep, but you realize you only had enough power to maybe put one to sleep, right?
Do I roll for sleep?
Nope. In this case, they're considered 4-hit dice, so you have one chance. You don't even have to roll. Right? They get a saving throw. Just one of them, though.
Okay.
You passed. All right. So you had no power when the sleep spell went off. Without success. All right. We're now entering combat round 2. So for combat round 2, starting with Carl, you just fired a arbalist round, combat round 1. So you want to reload this round or something else?
No. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head straight south around the temple as fast as I can.
So
I'm just full on sprinting, getting
we're
away.
not at the temple. We're some distance away, right? So you'll be running toward the temple, right?
Yeah. Yep. I'm running away.
Okay. So
If they want to come after me, it's gonna be a wild goose chase for them.
good to go. Carl is running out of here.
Oh, fuck.
All right, Matthias, you want to hold the line or something else?
How many boars are there now?
You see 3 on the road with you,
Okay.
but there could be more. Right.
I'm gonna let me see. Can you go up to my character, please, so I can see what I have?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to. Fuck it. I'll start casting magic missile.
All right. I also want to let everyone know, in case you're not aware of the house rule that we announced before we started playing this weekend, right? We made changes to the armor. We made changes to some of the house rules, and to keep things more simple as well, we also went back to normal magical damage, right? So just to remind everyone, so skeletons don't deal double damage anymore. Nothing magical, just double damage. It just deals magical damage, which is not double anymore. Same thing, magical armor or magical creatures don't take half damage, right? Also bear in mind, we reclarified monster immunity, so no monsters are completely immune to damage, right? They'll take half damage though. So even wereboars are still taking damage, but not as much, right? Same thing with shadows, same thing with any monsters, right? Nothing is completely invincible against damage, right? They'll take half at the very, yeah. It might take half of half, it might take half, or it might take quarters, but there's always at least 1 damage if you at least land a successful hit. Typically, will deal at least 1 damage minimum, so. Alright, with that in mind, of course, let's go ahead and continue this. Let's see. We left off with, yeah, we're in combat round 2, so I was just reminding you guys about the house rule. The major house rule change, of course, is that we went back to normal damage attacks, or for magic, of course. So magic doesn't do double, and magical creatures take normal damage again. They don't take half. Same thing with magical armor, takes normal damage, not half. Alright. Ios, of course, with Carl's retreat, Ios belongs to Carl, I think. Alright, so as Carl begins retreating, Ios will do the same and break. Matthias, what were you gonna do? You were figuring it out.
Who, me?
Yeah, were you gonna cast a spell or were you gonna retreat or something else?
Yeah, I was casting magic missile.
Okay, good to go. That's from your memory, right? Or the scroll? Yeah. Okay, from memory. Oh, you don't even have it memorized. You have sleep memorized, so you want to use your scroll, right?
Sorry. Oh no, yeah, I'm gonna use the scroll.
Okay, so you're gonna have to equip a scroll and then start casting it. You'll be very vulnerable when you're casting, by the way. Frank, on the other hand, he belongs to Alpha as well, right? So
Me, yeah.
he's gonna make a morale check, given the situation. we've actually no morale check. You're not retreating. So there's no reason for it to roll morale yet. He's just gonna continue opening fire. DRAT was killed. FIGBERD, you want to hold the line and keep stabbing away. So you do notice that one of them is taking damage, right? But he's definitely resistant to the amount of damage we've been dealing.
Yeah. Well, FIGBERD's not even, he charged the, so right now he's kind of.
These boars, by the way, they're screaming loudly, right? They're
Yeah.
oinking very loud,
Well,
or growling.
the one who has me gored, I think,
Right.
I'm going to grapple it because I don't have my spirit.
Going to a grapple? Good to go.
Yeah.
All right. Yep.
So I rolled a
Spears.
hit, correct? All right. Wait, are we just declaring actions?
We're just
or are we
declaring
just
actions.
going- Okay.
All right. GULFJO and all right. So GULFJO, are you firing at the enemy still or something else?
I'm running away. I'm following Carl.
Carl's moving south. You want to move south too, or do you want to move southwest toward Carl?
Southwest towards Carl.
So bear in mind, one option is faster than the other, right? Carl's to the west, you're to the east. If you move toward Carl, it's a diagonal movement, which means that you're not moving away as fast as if you were to move directly south, right? The enemy are northwest of you. Does that make sense? Because remember,
Yeah,
you were on the
100%
eastern side of the
south.
trail with N, and he's on the western. So you'd be you would be having to move across the road to regroup with Carl, and that means diagonal movement, which means that you're moving a lot slower than Carl, right? At least you're still moving just as fast, but the thing is, your distance from the enemy is not as great as Carl's, right? Who's moving directly south. Make sense?
I'll
Gotta
also move directly south then.
All right. Just make sure you understand that, and then N will do the same. He'll run away with you. Or who does N belong to?
Ethan.
Ethan.
Me, yeah.
And your character is FIGBERD. You're not leaving, so he's not leaving. He's gonna. He sees you're wounded, so he's gonna make a morale check to see if he's gonna stay back and help fight for you.
Come on, please leave, please leave.
All right, morale check 7. Let's see, what's your charisma?
It's
15. He's gonna stay and fight. All right.
Fuck.
And as he stays and fights, he hears movement along the trail, right, in the woods directly north of him. So he's preparing for that. Or maybe he'll shoot the one that's attacking you. We'll see. But most of you have declared your actions now. The only one left is VAIEL. So VAIEL, you just managed to pull your bow out. What's your move from here? You said you were just gonna observe to see what the spell sleep did. It did nothing.
Yeah, pretty confident this is the lost cause. Can I see them leaving from my position, DM?
Your party, you're observing from up the trail 30 feet away from the enemies. So yeah, you see half the crew is retreating. They're going south toward the temple ruin, which is technically,
Alright, and are they...
you know, a dead end, right? Because once you get up
Are
there,
they-
the only way down is the trail. Or I guess there's other ways down, but the safest way down is the trail, right? Otherwise, you're just dropping down
Are
to
they
the surface.
past the enemy?
The guys retreating? Yeah, they're on the retreat.
Alright, so I'm
Okay.
just gonna go, like, run next to them, talk to them, tell them hop in the cart, and retreat with them.
Oh, by the way, have you been riding around with the cart at the end of your horse?
Yeah,
Okay, that's like impossible then.
it should be invisible as well.
No, what I'm saying is that you might not be able to even move full speed, I think. You'd be making
So
a
I'd be
ton of
moving at
noises
speed.
as well. So the whole time, if that cart was on you, which I forgot to declare that it was on you. Declared it with the horse, then declare if the cart was with you during that movement. Let's see. I guess you stayed on the trail, which is fine. So
Yeah, that's why I stayed on the trail instead of the cart. That's why I didn't go through the woods or anything.
okay. Yeah, that's fine. You can have the cart on you still. It's not too heavy.
Yeah, I didn't have
Just
a
all that
sumpter.
gear was
I had a
shaking.
Rousey. If I had a sumpter, I might do it, but I don't.
Alright. It's just that, yeah, you rode full speed, so there's chances any of the gear in the cart, hopefully it was secured for the most part, but any gear that might be too large or loose in the cart might have flown out, right? If you're moving at full speed down the trail. I think
I'm getting
everything
them and
should
I'm
be
getting
timed
out.
down.
I just tell them hop in the cart and we're leaving. Like,
Well, no, bear in
Yeah,
mind the
but then
combat's
again,
between you and
they're
them.
not on the trail.
You're down the trail, down the slopes. They're moving up the trail toward the temple ruin.
Oh shit.
Between you and them is the
Yeah, well.
combat. So if you want to regroup with them, you would have to move off the trail into the woods.
Nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start.
Descending.
Like we can't win this. Yeah, we can't
Alright,
win this.
retreat.
So I'm gonna make sure they at least get their you know, next to kin. Yeah.
Sure, we'll see. All right. So you ride down the trail to safety, I suppose, or do you want to hold position on the trail and just see how the combat unfolds from 30 feet?
I'm gonna start slowly walking down the trail, get at least 60 feet away from them, because I know if I have to, I can bolt out and they can't catch up. Right.
Sure. We don't know their movement speed, but yeah. Let's see.
Well, hopefully it's not as fast as a horse.
Yeah, in boar form, they move pretty quick with their charges. They're battle rage as well, so they're super loud and enraged right now. They're like ripping your guys apart right now. All right, all actions declared. Let's see how this ends. Okay, so Kyle ran away, Ios ran away, GULFJO ran away. For the rest of you, starting with Matthias, you're in the middle of grabbing your scroll. As you're doing that, a boarman runs into you and starts gorging you. Right, so as you're pulling at your scroll, you are considered helpless in that case. Do you want to continue doing that, or do you want to re-engage in combat and engage the enemy? So you are about to pull a scroll out. You re-engage? Okay. You start to slash with your spear, but before you can go with the slash, he has initiative since you were in the middle of something, right? You start to cut down, or you start to or counter his attack, but he pushed you, right? Right after he tore apart ULAN, he runs into you, rolls the hit, bonuses applied. He gets a +2 from Battle Rage. He gets a +4 from his Thaco. He gets a +4 from his fighting skill. Damage is 2d6. Matthias receives 8 damage. And is killed in action. Negative 6 hit points.
Damn.
Rest in peace, Matthias the third. Right. Just ripped to shreds. The correct move, unfortunately, even though it sounds like it sucks, but you hold the line because maybe you're a lawful character. But of course it would be to retreat against such an encounter. A lesson learned the hard way many times before. Alright. Or I guess in this case, the lesson hasn't been learned.
Nobody from my house is counted.
Yeah, all of Matthias or all alphas just kind of stand their ground every single fight. For the most part. So let's see. And get killed, unfortunately. So you're just fucking gorged into the stone structure behind you, right? It's just covered in blood at that point. And Matthias just dies against it.
That eyeball.
The one on FIGBERD continues trying to gorge FIGBERD as he tries to grapple this thing. We're going to do an initiative check. Give me a d6 to see if you can grapple him before he rips you apart or tears you in half, right? With his teeth and tusk. Good to go. Alright. Roll. All you got to roll here is you're going to auto hit in this close range pretty much. I'm going to have you do a force doors to overpower it.
Alright.
Physically.
I got a 3. I do have a +1.
Good to go.
So that should succeed.
And you've got him grappled, right? But he has a chance to, of course, counter
grapple.
So he's going to break free. And he fails. You have him. Alright, so he's pinned. You turn the battle over, right? Even though his tusk are in you, you throw your weight into him, and you hold him down, right? Or maybe you don't throw him, but pull him forward, and you do a grapple tendon. You pull him forward, tusk still in you, and you get on top of him. You hold him on the deck. So you've got him rendered helpless at the moment. And next round, you can start to take him out, right? Start to kill him.
Yeah, he's getting shielded in the face a couple times.
Okay, so you've got him held. How it works is a grappled creature. You're applying double your weight. He becomes encumbered and helpless, and then is ready to be auto killed, right? As long as he's not able to resist. If he's able to resist, then you can't auto kill him because he's considered not helpless then, right? So he's gonna.
All right.
So next round you're gonna try to finish him off, but before you can finish him, he's gonna try to resist, break free from this helpless situation. While that's going on, right? All grapplers are considered helpless, right? Especially, or not helpless, but vulnerable, susceptible. If you're pinned, you're helpless. So your enemy is helpless at the moment. He's ready to be auto killed or executed. If you are with a buddy, they could auto kill him as you hold him down, right? You're not with a buddy, so you can't auto kill him quite yet. You're in the middle of holding him down. So and he's in the middle of struggling if you fail to break free.
This is my best option due to him knocking out my spear.
Unfortunately,
So,
the one that just killed Drat spins around and runs you from behind, right, as you're holding his friend. So he runs into you from behind while you're susceptible, right?
Yep.
So you're very susceptible right
Alright,
now.
good.
And this is GG's for FIGBERD most likely. Yep, alright. FIGBERD
Yep.
is skewered from behind. You feel another one coming from behind. He basically just grabs you and runs his tusk through your back and then just shakes you around for a bit and throws you off his friend, right? He saves his buddy.
That WEREBOAR will have to live in shame being grappled by a normal ass man.
Yeah, fucking man was able to pin him to the floor. So
like, you have to live in shame.
yeah, he held him down. Almost had him. And on the other hand, he heard enemies coming, right? As his master is just ripped apart. He was trying to help his master actually, and basically, while you held that boar man down, he actually tried to take a shot at him. He's gonna do that. If he can land the hit, then he's gonna auto kill him.
Oh, that's weird.
Right.
Okay. So.
Alright, in that case, the boar that killed Drat turned around to move toward FIGBERD and kill him. And as that was happening, as he was killing FIGBERD, and shot the one that was pinned, right? So while you held it down, he shot him in the head, right? Trying not to hit you. He had a line of fire. He already tried to get a line of fire. So he stayed at a shot. And as FIGBERD was being ripped apart, he landed to loose an arrow into the one that was held down, shoot him in the head, and kill him. So you have at least one kill from N. But then N gets killed most likely. 2 enemies run through him and rip him apart, right? From the tree line.
Well, he's a
And then he gets killed.
Possibility.
Maybe he can survive it. Yeah, we'll roll for it. So the enemies come into contact, right? They find him, they start grabbing at him, pulling at him, rolling to hit. And let's see. With bonuses and penalties applied, right? They have fighting skill, they have THACO bonus, they have battle rage, -4 because he's a halfway, -2 again because they or -1 maybe because they're larger. Overall, he's still gonna be hit. Yeah, at least by one of them. And he takes double damage, right? Because he's small.
Yeah, he's dead. He only has 3 health. So.
All right, and is dead. Yeah. So he avoided one. He like leapt out of the way, but the other one held him down. And just brought his tusk in and threw him, like a dog toy, and just slammed him to a tree after that, right? So, and it's ripped apart.
I'm proud of that.
All right, 2 more emerge from the tree line and crash into Frank, kill Frank. Basically, there's like no chance. The last one looks for a target. There's no other target. Everyone else is running away. He sees Ios running down the trail. He kind of runs after Ios, right? The other guys are just kind of running through the tree line at half speed, right? Because he can't run through the tree line at full speed. So he can hear Carl and GULFJO running through the tree line. Maybe he'll engage one of those 2 before Ios, as Ios just runs clearly down the trail. But our crew moving toward the temple ruin is trapped, right? The only way off the ruin or temple is down the mountainside, right? And the only safe way down is to pass.
Head out.
Climb down, baby.
Down.
Okay, so Carl, you would attempt to climb your surface down the mountain because you're a thief.
Yep.
Right. So let's say the enemy was running in from behind. You took cover, you hid, and in that case, GULFJO, right? Were you still running through the tree line, or did you want to hide, realizing one of them was pursuing the 3 of you?
I should climb down the mountain with Carl.
You're not with Carl. You're by yourself in the tree line, on the east side of the trail. You want to go look for Carl? He's on the other side of the road. You're gonna reveal your spot. You want to take cover? You want to keep moving, or something else? Or think about it. You can think about it too in the open. So.
I'll hide.
All right, you hide. So in that case, you guys are in the middle of running, and this thing comes running on the trail. and you stop running to hide, hopefully it opens past you, right? And in that case it does, because you're no longer a target. The only target is Ios, who's running straight down the trail. Eventually your Ios get mauled to death as well, right? There's no chance. Right, he was running that trail, it would eventually catch up. They move at the speed of 150, 10 seconds, right? That's faster than a horse. Most horses. Not a riding horse, but a normal horse, yeah. So they are so fast, they just go rampaging down the trail, quickly catching up to Ios and ripping him to bits and pieces. Now, naturally, they're a little slower because they're wearing armor. So more like 120 maybe. Maybe 90 or something, right? Something like that. But clearly, they're quite fast, right? Anyway, the battle was gruesome, horrid. The thief, Carl, would eventually escape the mountains, maybe. He would climb down the sheer surfaces of the slopes of the mountainside, not going down the trail, just straight down the mountainside. Our rider, the horseman elf, right, would eventually, unfortunately, just ride off. And as for GULFJO, how do you plan to escape the situation? Wait them out? Stay hidden? Hopefully they don't smell you?
I'm trying to make my way over to the mountain, climb down myself.
Okay, without a rope?
Oh, what? Shit. It's a slope, right?
It's a sheer drop. Unless you use the trail.
Oh. Any bodies on water?
Chance of landing in the water is super low. Yeah, there's definitely water in the valleys, but you don't see it because you see trees only, right? So you look down the mountainside and it's just trees, right? You're in a forest range of hills and mountains.
Oh,
So you would land on a
shit.
tree or a mountain. You'll land on a tree or a rock before you land in any water, more than likely.
I'm stuck. I'm gonna stay hidden.
Wait them out?
Yep.
Okay, well, unfortunately, they'll eventually catch you because you leave a trail behind, right? You've got tracks, you've got smell, you've got sound, right? There's only so much of the mountain, right? So, to wrap up the story for you, you know, you wait there all day, all night, maybe, on the side of the mountain, waiting for backup or something. But eventually, the only one who comes is the boarmen, right, that you saw tearing your crew apart. They kind of walk up to your position in boar form, and then take on a man-like appearance. And let's see if they will be merciful. Reaction to you? Undecided, uncertain. But of course, they know what they want. You're trespassing, right? You're an intruder. So they're here to defend their mountainside, or their mountain. So as they approach you, they're not too certain of they don't immediately attack or anything. But instead they will ask you, and they don't maybe talk to you or anything, they just kind of carefully walk up to you, right? Just observing you. So how do you want to react to them? They're kind of waiting for you to react to them first before they decide. So they're still thinking about what to do with you.
They're probably gonna eat me. I'm gonna go out on my own terms and just jump off the mountain.
Suicide? You're a cleric though.
Yep.
Okay. Maybe God
That's
will
fine.
save you or something. Alright, you jump down the mountain, and I would say that as you jump down the mountainside, there might be a slim chance you might land on something soft. So
There might even be branches sticking out from the cliffside too, because trees do grow on sometimes like that.
alright, jump the mountainside toward the trees, and maybe they'll catch you. I will say that you can do a 2 in 6 chance to fall into some safer branches, and then maybe take half damage from the fall. So
I got 1 HP.
yeah, there's no chance.
1
Yeah,
in
you'll
20
die.
chance of falling in a stream.
You might
No, there's
still
no
live.
chance of falling in the stream from here.
Try and make the chance. Try and make the chance.
2 in 6 chance to have the
I'm
damage
taking a
at the very
chance.
least. Alright, failed. Take full damage and die. Right. Yeah. GULFJO will die jumping off a cliff. The rest of the crew was
The only thing I can
ripped
imagine
apart
is
by
the fucking thief climbing
WEREBOARS.
down to the side and just slams the ground next to him.
Yeah, something like that. All right. Now Carl got away at some point on a different side of the mountain. He was on the west, and then GULFJO was on the east side of the mountain. So, but to wrap things up, the party was split. You know, VAIEL, your plan was you gave up on the expedition, you rode back to town, or you're back to ISTAN after giving up on your crew.
Yeah.
All right, let's check if your travels
So
are safe.
I think this area is too dangerous, so I'm going all the way back to DELN.
All the way back to down. Okay, very well. So to get back to ISTAN is 2 hours. So let's see. No dragon, or no dragon encounter in the mountains at least. As for wilderness encounters, oh, that was close. Almost another one in the forest. None in the mountains. All right, so it took you 2 hours to get to ISTAN. Oh, actually, you're on horseback, but your horse is a medium footman because you got a card on it. So it's maybe at 20.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, half speed. And then, of course, down the road. If you take the road path, you've got, let's see, about 6 miles of road to go. We have 3 miles to right, so should take you about 2 hours to get to down. Alright, so we'll check for, as you leave the mountains, it's another dragon check. And along the roads, it's outlaw checks. No outlaws, and then wandering monster checks twice for the 2 hours. Alright, clear. You made it back to DELN safely after a roughly 4-hour travel or journey. Alright. You get back to DELN in the late afternoon of the same day. As for the other character,
Homie's like, every party I'm with keeps dying at this area. I'm going home.
I mean, there's one good success, one good raid, and then all the other ones failed.
I wasn't in that group.
Carl, were you planning just to get to ISTAN, or did you want to get back to DELN?
Just to ISTAN, back to civilization.
Good to go.
Recover my.
Those will count as the Wonder Monster checks, which also failed. And then Dragon check. Alright. Safe travels. You made it back to ISTAN. Okay, so we'll annotate this. But typically, travels in between adventures is good to go, easy. As long as it's from base town to base town. But in the adventure, of course, you have to, of course, deal with it yourself. So, yeah. This fast travel...
There's a reason why I went there, so I can get
crap.
my fireballs.
Sure. Alright. That'll be it then, gentlemen. Unfortunately, we lost. We never actually even got to explore into the temple ruin. 2 times in a row, we lost to wandering monsters, which is a problem when it comes to more open or larger wilderness areas, right? So, alright, I'll see you guys to the next one. Have a good rest of your night. Thanks for playing. Until
See you later,
next.
buddy.
All right.
Take care.
Thank you.